All right. Hello, team. Welcome back to Dragon Age. Almost forgot to turn the game capture on. My bad. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We are more than halfway through at this point. We have done. Welcome to No Boys Allowed. This is a series wherever. This is a series where we play games like Dragon Age or Mass Effect with only female squad mates interacting with males as little as possible. Ideally, eliminating them from the squad completely, either by rejecting them when they ask to join or killing them should the option come up. We are currently a little more than halfway, I would say, through Dragon Age Origins. We've done the Mage Tower, we've done the Brazilian Forest, we've done the first half of the Quest for Sacred Ashes. We've done both DLCs, Return to Ostagar and Soldier's Pass. Not Soldier's Pass, Soldier's Peak. And we've gotten Shale. We are currently in Orzammar. We are just about to do the proving to get Harrowmont on our side, because neither of them are women, so who cares who wins? Yeah, I think that's about it. We're romancing Liliana, and we confessed our love to each other last time, so fuck yeah. In terms of stream announcements, I will not be able to stream until Friday. I have a very busy week. I'm doing my job at Ski Patrol over New Year's because we get overtime pay all of New Year's, which is hell yeah. It's late at night. It's 9:15, so I'm a little tired. I had a family reunion all day. But I really wanted to get 2 streams out this week if I possibly could. So here we are. We'll make the best of it. We'll go for 2 hours, 3 hours. We'll see how we're feeling. Let's get into it. Whoa! I didn't expect that right away. Okay, so here we could figure out what is...
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? Remember, once the fight begins, the roster is final. No new additions are accepted, and all withdrawals are marked as losses.
So at this point, normally you would figure out why Harrowmont's other fighters didn't fight. It's because they're being blackmailed. So you would resolve that, but we don't care about that. And we're on easy mode, so it's not going to be that hard without them. Quit stalling. I'm ready to taste blood.
Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Wherein of the warrior caste. Many of you remember when Wherein made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Harrowmont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Idukan and our future King Balin.
Yeah, whatever. Get ready to eat those words.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight! The winner is the Grey Warden!
Hell yeah.
That was an exciting start, Warden. Wherein is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
I sure am.
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving.
We do have to go through this spiel
Fought under
every
the eyes
time.
of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Harrowmont's champion takes on the notorious duo, the warrior caste twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin. the Aja and Lukjan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
Sure, and may the dirt taste good when I feed it to you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Let's do this.
The winner is the Grey Warden. Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Yep.
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Aramont's champion cleared the stone, but can she hold out against the Paragon's own favorites, the Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proves her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue.
Ooh. Yikes.
And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name.
Come on. Isn't there anybody in this just to, like, fuck around? Good luck to you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight! The winner is the Grey Warden! Paramount will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Yep.
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatshet fought as King Bloodwick II defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojek Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin?
How come they
Grey
get
Warden,
paired? Okay.
choose your second, for you face Wojek Ivo and Valans.
Aw, Liliana. I can't choose Shale. Fuck you. Alright, let's choose Liliana.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Obviously, given the choice, I would have gone with Shale.
How amusing! Let's see, shall we?
That's
The
my
winner
wife.
is the Grey Warden. Wojek Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Paramount picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent?
How many more opponents are there exactly?
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2 warriors remain.
Okay, thank
Fighting
God.
for his royal cousin Balin, Jotun Iduken has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Haramont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Iduken.
Who cares? Shut up and fight.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Time for more practice.
That guy's already dead.
The winner is the Grey Warden!
And friends! And friends!
Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont.
Naturally.
I'd call that arrogant, but your performance justifies it. It was a gift just to watch you fight, Warden.
Level up. Ha 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 ha! Okay. We want to go Templar or Berserker? I think we'll go do. Because I do want to go Champion later. And what was the other thing I was waiting on? Ooh, what's this? Fascinating. Okay. Let's go Templar. Alright, are we good?
Good fight today. I'm sorry I had to sit it out.
Not bad for a surfacer.
Okay. Does this lead us out? Can we go now? If I sound tired of all this, it's because I am. I don't like Orzammar. It's one of my least favorite. Well, I do like Orzammar. I like it for whenever you play as an Orzammar origin.
The Elder Mage watches me. I'm reminded of a certain former master whose head I crushed, or so I'm told.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shale. I am simply curious about you, that's all.
As my former master would say during his experiments.
Oh, I would do no such thing. I just find the idea of you so fascinating. On the one hand, it seems it would be so sad and so lonely in existence. And on the other, you are so very powerful. No golem I know of has ever had free will as you do. May I ask what you intend to do with it?
Other than exterminating the vermin of the sky?
Yes. Other than that.
I do not know. Crushing heads is fun, for now.
Well, that's something.
Alright, Heremont. Oh, let me give this guy his nugs. Hey, take these nugs.
I trust Vala, my
All
nut-rattling
right.
friend.
Oh, I should finish my level up. Ooh, how much till I can use the Blood Dragon armor? Is the Blood Dragon armor even worth it at this point? It is, but I do like the lore of having the Warden Commander's armor. I might as well give myself the option. Let's go to 28 strength. Or 38 strength. That looks so bad. We're not wearing that. No. No, give me back my... Thank you. We're not fucking wearing that. Absolutely not.
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a casteless commoner. Favoritism to the casteless suspected.
I do really wish that we could side with Balin. I do prefer Balin to Harrowmont.
If you're looking for Lord Doolin Forender,
Oh my god, I gotta go back to Tapsters. Fuck. I hate Orzammar. Yeah, I do think Balin's policies are better in that they don't treat a whole class of people like literal shit. But who am I to say?
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy?
Hey, Doolin.
Trosvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now.
Excellent, lead the way.
His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
We can double cross Harrowmont at this point and go to Balin and be like, hey, let's spy for you. But that's extra effort. I don't want to do that.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyrell Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Indrin's throne.
All I want is your support against the Blight.
For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a Blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal Carter she runs?
Woman, you say? What about them?
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but casteless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city.
I'll deal with Jarvia. Be ready to help against the Blight.
Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
I do think after seeing how the castless live,
And I'm off.
because we'll see how the castless live, I do think that all of a sudden
Lord Balin swears
our character would start caring about Orzammar politics a lot more.
Yes.
And I suspect for roleplay purposes, we're not going to do anything in character about it because we're already siding with Harrowmont and it's too late. And I don't want to go through the trouble of tracking down Balin's man and convincing him that we're on Balin's side. But for our purposes, I think roleplay will imagine that we had a very serious talk with Harriman about like, hey, we're not supporting you for the throne unless you promise to cut this castle's shit out.
And I'm off. Yes.
Money! Money from my enemies! Shop?
Outsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Let me see what you have in your
I'll
store.
take your gold. You're good for that.
Gifts. Gold earrings. Silver demon head ring. Golden symbol of Andraste! Remarkable sapphire! And everything else is in here. Remarkable sapphire for Shale.
Very nice indeed.
Most kind. Most kind.
Great.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Massive cunning.
Like to
Ooh.
buy something, I hope. I'll...
Let me sell some shit. I don't need the acid flask. I don't need this. I don't need this. I'm never gonna give Dog these gifts. I might as well sell them. I know they're worth 0, but just to get them out of my inventory. Gold ring, silver ring. Blood dragon plate. Get it away from me. Heavy plate armor. Radium chainmail. Mythal's blessing. Archon robes, probably. Well, let's take the Archon robes back. Maybe Morgan can use them. I don't remember. No reason to have 2 of these. Sell 1. Dalish gloves, leather gloves. Splint mail boots. No reason to have 2 of these. Let's sell 1. No, give that back. Shorter range, but that's okay. You always stand up really close to the combat anyway. Let's take these knives out so you're always got your bow. We can give her the knives back if it's needed. Ooh, wall carving. This is Dust Town.
Let's wipe them out.
Running.
Quick save. It's a rough side of town.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
Here's 5 silvers. Buy yourself some food.
You're as kind as you are beautiful. I owe you when I get back on my feet. If my feet still worked. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezhda to fill?
Tell me about Dust Town.
It's pretty much as you see it. The raw stone where the casteless live, because we're not welcome elsewhere. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town.
What do you mean by brand?
Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place.
Know anything about the Carta?
Know it? I lived it, my friend. And let me tell you, it's worse now than in my day. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her.
Where could I find her?
Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
Where do I find one of these tokens?
Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little.
I'll give you 10 silver. Take care of yourself.
I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
This is where you live if you're a commoner dwarf. Commoner dwarf is castless. It's one of my other favorite.
Spare a bit for the needy? Have you a coin to spare, milady? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Here's 5 silvers. Buy yourself a meal.
Thank you. That a stranger would care so much when my own family barred me from their halls unless I'm willing to. But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
What's wrong?
My name is Erlenda. I wasn't always like this. I was born to a mining caste family. We weren't wealthy, but I never went hungry before. Now it's all gone, and it's my own fault. Ancestors cursed me, but there's nothing I can do to set it right.
What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
That's horrible.
I cannot abandon my baby. The Shapers teach that only children of true lineage exist, not those born casteless. But they never carry the child. He cries like any other infant, and smiles when he's warm and full. I can't kill him because of an accident of birth, an accident I forced on him.
Can't you just take your son to the surface?
I thought about that. They say there's no caste up there, that humans don't care about lineage. I've never met a surfacer, though. I thought it might not be safe.
It will be hard, but you can make a life there. Or no, you'll be fine. Up there, it's my people they look down on.
Strange that you would encourage me with one breath, and be so bitter with the next. However you complain, you look well-fed and well-clothed. And that is more than I can give my son here. Thank you, stranger, for opening my eyes. Perhaps I'll see you next in the light of the sun.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
Yes, I did.
My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
You just have to hold on real tight with your feet.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
I have to go now.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Thought you would sell me a nug to give Liliana. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered talking to him. Hello.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
This doesn't look like a store.
Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money.
What do you know about Jarvia?
Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions.
Let me see your wares.
Of course.
Remarkable amethyst for shale. Ooh, senior enchanter's robes. Yeah, I've got the money to sell it back. I've got money to spare. They're the same. I just bought the same thing. I'm an idiot.
You're back. You got...
Take these back. I don't want them. I will make a gift to Shale, though.
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
And I'm off.
Looking for Jarvia.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
I'm Leslie, a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
I'd have to hear what you're asking.
Human kings, you know, they make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of
50 sovereigns!
You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
Must be dangerous if you're paying so much.
More so for someone like you, I guess. Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races, there are problems if they spend too long with the ore. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it.
I don't have that kind of money.
As long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
50 sovereigns is crazy talk. Maybe we have to have Liliana not in the party. Maybe that'll do it. In order to get the nug. Nugman?
Yes? Why's someone like you hanging about? Don't fall.
Nope, not Nugman. Well, shit.
Damnation.
That's the door. How the hell do we get in?
Well, look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Perfect.
One
Don't kill me! Sorry ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all!
Tell me how to find Jarvia or you join them.
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Will you let me go now?
Yes, and you won't want to be at Jarvia's when I get there.
Really? Oh, thank you. You're a good person. How do they say it? The ancestors have shown their favor. Bless you.
It's only because my wife would disapprove if I killed you. At least I think she would.
And I'm off. Allow me. I could do that for you. Ask away.
This door appears to be made of solid stone. There are no visible means of opening it. On closer inspection, there is a small slot concealed in the fold of the stone, just big enough for a finger. The door unlocks. Whoa, why'd the lighting do that? Alright, quick save. Let's get going. Lots of fighting to be had in here. That's the other thing about Orzammar. There's 2 sections that are just like long, extended fighting things.
What's the password?
Uh-oh.
Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
But it's just a pain. It's just a pain to do. I hate Orzammar. Health poultice.
Yes.
Money. Health poultice. Money. Quick save. I'm gonna be quick saving a lot down here because there's a lot of battles and I do not want to do any of them over again.
Right ahead. All right, I'm game.
Time to be crushed.
You should run while you can.
Lifestone, sure. I might as well, right? While I come over here. Fuck! side quest thing. Money. Dwarven mace. Fire arrow, nice. Ooh, that could be useful for Shale. Alright, quick save. Yeah, we're not going the other way. I don't care. Maybe skip. Nope. You can only skip so much optional stuff, turns out. I do think it'll go faster with us not following all the side roads, though. Money, 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 must be funny in a rich man's world. Do 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 do.
As you like.
Sell that later.
I'll do it.
Hold this. Money. Quick save. Alright. Nope, we're not doing it. We're going straight on through. Templar powers! Woo! Nice, Shale. Oh, this was the wrong way. Huh. That's fine. Liliana, my wife. Ice arrows, nice. So let's level up Shale. Quick save. Alright, let's go to the right. I fucking love playing on easy mode, by the way. Normally I die like 3 times doing this sequence. Yeah, buddy?
I'm off.
Quick save.
Trap right ahead.
No, okay, it's just made to look like there'll be a trap right there. Which way goes forward? Right. Okay, I don't like that that door was open, but that's fine. Whoa!
Let's do this quickly, shall we? Distance yourself. Too incompetent. It's embarrassing. And I'm off.
Injury kit. Money.
Oh, right.
Injury kit. Come on, grab the barrel. Thank you. You. Ooh. Money. I hope me saying money is
Time for more practice.
not annoying. A Kunari, what are you doing here?
Try to be merciful. Now this should be fun. Oh, time to play. Tisk tisk.
We're not going back and finding all of those bodies. Ooh, jammer. Okay. If I'd done the side quest, I'd probably know why I took damage there, but that's fine. Quick save.
I'm off. Sometimes. Hit. Comes trouble. Watch out. Going.
Oh, I see. I didn't get the items. I fucked up somehow. Okay. Well, let me use this injury kit at least. Quick save. Nope, we're going right past. Autosave! Yay! Yes. Oh my god, we made it!
We realize we're taking the city, yet he still can't be bothered to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen.
We don't have to fight, I just want to talk.
Hardly convincing when your blades are covered in my men's blood. Kill them! But leave the pretty one alive. I have plans for her.
Twirls my hair in my finger. The pretty one? Hello, Gayers, Skyers, Gears. Could be pronounced in any way, really. I love playing on easy mode. I am an idiot who needs it. Chill. Come on, girl.
Let's end this.
Come on, girl.
I'm going to wear your pretty.
Thank you. It's just a long game. If you're not, it's not even necessarily difficult. It just takes so long to get through combat on normal mode. Which is fine privately, but on a stream, like, it's annoying and boring to watch. Yes, absolutely yes. It's been really interesting because I've been playing some Veilguard in my spare time because who knows whether I'll play the entire series or not, and I wanted to refresh myself. But come on. But the differences are really stark, not just in like stylistically, but just in gameplay, obviously, but just in like the tone. And part of that is just because they developed as time went by, and of course there was corporate interference, but I do think some of it is just like the culture of the times, you know?
Trap right ahead.
Where?
It speaks.
On accident.
On my way.
Money! A love letter? Okay. Take that bow, girl. I don't think that's uncommon for people who enjoyed Origins a lot to just enjoy Inquisition and vice versa. They're definitely very different. Two in Veilguard, I think, are in one class, and then Origins and Inquisition are in another class.
By all the beards of my ancestors!
Which is not a bad thing, necessarily.
Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall!
Sorry about that.
What will my customers think when they come in here and see this hole? There better not be more of your troublemaking kind crawling in after you. I swear, this city is going to the criminals and the nuts.
Yeah, personally, I am a big 2 fan, but that is just because I love Meryl a lot. And I do think it has a lot to offer in terms of the overarching narrative of Dragon Age. Obviously some major things happen in the game. No spoilers in case there's people watching who are not familiar. But some major world events happen in the game. But I think the lead up to that, thematically, is really interesting to watch.
All be aware that the Grey Wardens have aligned with Lord Harrowmont. Be not afraid to...
Hey Aramont, I did your dirty work.
I heard the news. Jarvia and her Carter are dead. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect them to surrender.
Yes, it was. I offered them mercy, but they chose to fight.
Would that some of the noble caste had such loyalty. I have no desire to go back on my word. But when Balin heard the news about Jarvia, he raised the stakes. He is forcing a vote in the next 2 days. By law, that prevents the Assembly from hearing any other pleas. To help with your troops, I will require your assistance one last time.
Gambling enjoyer. I've heard the name.
Branca is a paragon. The only one we have been blessed with in 4 generations. 2 years ago, she took her entire house into the deep roads on a mad quest to uncover ancient secrets. No one's heard from her since. Were she to return and endorse someone for the throne, the Assembly would be honor-bound to accept her wishes.
Harp. Did you play a Dwarf Origin and that's why you were in this area of the game? Fascinating. If it'll get you the throne, I'll find Branca.
My men traced Branca's disappearance to an ancient crossroads known as Caradin's Cross. It is many miles below where we normally venture, but I can provide a map to lead you there. Just enter the deep roads through the mines. Thank you again, and may the ancestors guide your steps.
Ooh, Liliana. Well, she's using archery, so maybe that's not helpful. I'm never clear on how many of the rogue regular talents apply to archery. It's not clearly stated. Oh, Liliana, can you use 34? Oh my god. Okay. Wasn't there something that required 24 dexterity that I just made her? I guess not. That sucks. Okay, well, we'll keep leveling up your dexterity, I guess. Gotta go into the deep roads now. The deep roads. Shakes fist. Oh, have you heard a bell in the background? That's the sound of my kitty playing with a toy. No, I'm going the wrong way. Deep roads are down here. What the hell am I doing?
Hey, what's down there?
The deep roads, Liliana.
Stranger, have you seen a Grey Warden hereabouts?
Oh, the Kunari. I love the Kunari.
Or was that she? Hey, you understand this was many mugs ago. It was searching for Bronca on Lord Harrimon's own command.
Sorry, haven't heard anything about that.
Hey, hold off here. Wardens and their staff are the only non-dwarves who've been allowed in the city lately. Does that mean that you, or one of them, are a warden? Huh. I have to say, from all the tales, I was expecting something a little more impressive. But I guess standards aren't what they used to be. Hey, can I ask you a favor?
Why not? Everyone else does.
Name's Ogren. And if you've ever heard of me before, it's probably all been about how I piss ale and kill little boys who look at me wrong. And that's mostly true. But the part they never say is how I'm the only one still trying to save our only paragon. And if you're looking for Bronca, I'm the only one who knows what she was looking for. Which might be pretty sodding helpful in finding her.
I heard she was looking for some ancient technology.
Aye, lots of folks know that. But you don't know what, right? I know what Bronca wanted, and how she was looking. You, I assume, know whatever Harrimon's men have dug up on where exactly she disappeared. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Bronca. Otherwise, good sodding luck.
Don't I have enough armed lunatics following me already?
Perfect. What's one more? Bronca was a brilliant girl, but half the time she'd add 2 and 2 and make it 50. You want to find her, you need someone who knows how she thinks.
There's no option to tell him no! That sucks! I don't want Ogren in my party, this is an all-women party! Sounds like we have a deal.
You should know that Bronca was looking for the Anvil of the Void, the secret to building golems, which was lost centuries ago. The smith Caradon built it, and with it, Orzammar had 100
This guy does
years
suck.
of peace,
I hate
while
Ogren.
it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Bronca planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caradon's cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years.
Harriman gave me a map, I can get to Caradon's Cross. Yeah, this guy's big thing is sexually harassing everybody around him. I do not like Ogren.
If we're going, let's get moving. Bronca's not gonna sodding find herself.
Oh, can I just not have him in the party? Perfect. Ooh, a nug for Nug Guy. Hi.
What's this? An elf?
Yep.
I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission.
But Commander, Lord Harrimount sent the word to let the Warden pass.
Ah, right. Welcome through then, Warden. I'd offer more assistance, but my command post is here. All of Orzammar relies on us to hold this line.
Thank you.
Best of luck with your quest, Warden. Orzammar needs a paragon now more than ever.
The Deep Roads is one of the most famously hated sections of this game. So be prepared, because it does kinda suck. It's just a lot of combat for no real reason.
Well, look what we have here. A couple of Harrimon's little lashes. Let's show him who's king.
wanted a couple old-fashioned dungeons in this game. They could have just gotten it all over with Jarvia, but they had to have the deep roads too.
Do you miss the cloister much? I heard you.
You're talking here?
Yes, I was generally. It was peaceful and it gave me a new start. No one knew who I was, but sometimes I am glad I am away and back on the road. There were bothersome things about the place. Well, bothersome people. Some of the brothers and sisters would talk to you like the chant they spoke was more pleasing to the Maker. Oh, I hated the way they talked down at me. So sometimes I forget the words to the chant, or say them wrong. But so what? The Maker looks into your heart, no? So it doesn't matter what your lips say, as long as your heart is true.
I think you're missing the point, my dear. The chantry believes the chant of light should be spread around the world. You cannot spread it if those that are speaking the chant are speaking it incorrectly.
But I came to the Maker before I had even heard all of the chants. The Maker speaks to people. They just don't know how to listen. It is all a power game, I think. If they convince others they know more, then they must be respected.
Ah, child. It is precisely this kind of talk that made them wary of you. Opinions that differ from your own are always threatening.
Yeah, they sure love talking. I believe this is the right way. It's so hard to know in the deep roads. Oh, also warning, there might be spiders here? I don't remember. Ooh, achievement. I said this at the beginning of this playthrough, but that was like five streams ago now. I have played like 600 hours of Dragon Age Origins. It's just that I played it on the original version, not on the complete version, so I'm getting all of the achievements all over again. I promise I know what the hell I'm doing.
Yes.
Oh shit. Liliana, why didn't you warn me?
Ready!
Where's this last enemy? Oh, over there.
Going.
Yeah, Dragon Age as a series, I don't know that I'd recommend it per se, despite having 600 hours easily in each of the games, except Veilguard, which came out more recently, so I only have about 100 hours of it. Despite despite having so much investment in Dragon Age, I really don't know if I'd recommend it or not. It's Origins in particular, the combat is so annoying. I'd recommend it if you don't mind this style of combat for sure. If you like this sort of like real time mixture of real time and turn-based stuff. See, I really liked Veilguard's combat. I thought Veilguard's combat was really tight. It's one of my favorite things about the game. But I just don't enjoy the style of combat, you know? Other people really do. And there's nothing wrong with either perspective, it's just what you prefer. 2 strikes more of a balance. 3 is more like Origins than it is like 2 or Veilguard. Which I think is one of the reasons that people who like Origins tend to like Inquisition and not necessarily like 2. Veilguard is not very good. I love it because I love Dragon Age games, but I would recommend getting it on sale. I think it's got a lot of charm to it. I think it could have leaned more into Dragon Age mythos, but I understand that they were trying to appeal to new audiences. I do like having the world of Dragon Age and such nice graphics. Yeah, Origins combat is the type of combat that's just like you have to get used to it, you know? I'd never played a game like Origins before Origins, so it was a real learning curve for me trying to get used to the sort of like grindy combat that they do. Whereas I played games like Veilguard and DA2 where it's... Well, I hadn't played games like DA2 because DA2 is just Origins on speed, on fast forward. But I've played games like Veilguard. It does encourage actually reading your skills and figuring out what the hell you're doing. Yeah, I definitely think if you like the style of, like, I don't want to say, like, real-time turn-based, because it's not quite turn-based, but, like, real-time with this, like, ability section at the bottom. I can't remember what the genre is called. If you enjoy it, this is a really good game. This does it really well. It's just a matter of whether you enjoy that gameplay style or not. I like Origins because I think the plot is one of the better of the Dragon Age series. I actually prefer Origins and DA2 in terms of plot over Inquisition, which is not normal. It's not the usual take. Have I gone to the wrong place? No, I must just need to go the other way. Origins is an incredible game in terms of storytelling. And I think part of that, and part of the reason that the rest of the Dragon Age series falls a little flat in that regard in comparison to Origins, is because they didn't have to worry about previous games and continuation. It was just a standalone game. I think... I don't remember what I was about to say. I got distracted by this barrel. Nope, there's enemies that way. We're not doing that. Fuck. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Can we outrun them? What happened to the music? I don't know that I've ever heard that music before in a Dragon Age game. It's like reversed. Okay. Is that the running away music? Alright, whatever works. What was I saying? Oh, I think future games really shoot themselves in the foot, and this is something that people really disliked about Veilguard, was that it didn't involve your past choices, like, at all. But, like, all of the Dragon Age games have a bad history of ignoring player choice. Like, you can kill Leliana in this game, but she still shows up as your advisor in Inquisition somehow. And they have to kind of... We're in a more, like, streamlined or more, like, single, like a single narrative game as opposed to the branching narratives. Never mind, it was an accident.
It is no
As opposed to the branching narratives, they could have just chosen not to kill Leliana and then bring her back in a later game. But because there's all these branching choices, you have to... Ooh, I should level up. You have to be more careful with what you can do. And for me, at least, those choices that break the previous established canon, even if I didn't make choices that it would break that canon, it really throws me off whenever they make a move that would break someone's established canon, like having Leliana in the third game, or having Morrigan, spoilers, get possessed by Flemeth in Veilguard. It's all just... It really leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Whereas Origins doesn't suffer from that because there's nothing it has to continue. It's just doing its own thing. The fact that you have to be male to romance Morrigan fucking sucks. It's one of the worst decisions in this game's history. And they've made some bad decisions. Oh, Wynn has a specialization point. Well, I can't spend it on anything, but that's nice to know. Quick save. Oh my fucking god. Nope, here we go. Oh yeah, I like that they have characters that reoccur and have strong opinions. I just don't like the... And I like the fact that, like, much as I love Liliana, I like the fact you can do things like kill your party members who stick to their convictions and stuff. I think that's fun and an interesting, unique part of the game. I just wish they wouldn't undo those decisions in later games, you know? Like, if I kill Liliana, I want her to stay dead. Or if she comes undead for some reason, I want that to be a part of the story. Quick save. Yeah. I had really high expectations for that going in because Mass Effect does so well with that, and I've played Mass Effect for a long time before I played Dragon Age. And Mass Effect does a fantastic job at taking into account your previous game's choices.
It is sometimes so hard to believe that you have been through so much at such a young age.
I think I look younger than I am.
Yes, that is possible. When I was your age, I was just about ready to take on my first apprentice. In hindsight, perhaps I should have waited a few more years. I was arrogant, my confidence bolstered by my youth.
It is so hard to imagine seeing you now.
Oh, I've had some 2 decades or so to grow mellow. Believe me, back then I was quite prickly.
So you are like a fine wine, yes? Losing the raw edges over time.
I suppose there is some truth to that analogy, but dear Maker, I do hate being compared to wine. Or cheese. Especially cheese.
KOTOR's another great one. I have not played KOTOR myself. I've watched people play it. I did buy it recently in the sale. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think there should be, as someone who champions, as a huge lesbian who is playing this game from a huge lesbian perspective, I think that it's really important to have a variety of character sexualities represented, including heterosexual, but I just wish Morrigan wasn't one of them. BioWare does this thing where they'll code characters as being lesbians, but then they'll be the straight ones, and it's extremely frustrating. Morrigan is one of those where she fits every mean lesbian stereotype, and then they made her straight. Cassandra is another one of those. Aveline is one of those. Any strong woman that you would think of when you think of as a lesbian, that's straight in BioWare, which is really frustrating. Quick save. That's good to know. I did pick it up on the Steam Winter Sale, so maybe I'll stream that next after we get through Dragon Age. We'll have to see. It'd be nice to do a game that I am not as familiar with. Ignore me, just hanging out over here. Really, I haven't played Nier. I've heard good things about Nier. I was gonna say Baldur's Gate was pretty close to Dragon Age for me, both in terms of like, wow, this is not necessarily my combat style in games, but also in the like, wow, there's lots of choices here. Baldur's Gate 3 was really my combat style of games. I love Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 1 is a little more inaccessible to me, because I haven't played 100,000 hours, and it's
all those decades must have slowed me down.
And it's associated D&D style.
Oh, right.
See, that's why I haven't played it, is all of the super over-sexualized characters. So it's good to know that that's a front. Final Fantasy-esque. I'm not following you. I'm not following you. We're not following you. We're moving on. Ghosts? I have to fight ghosts? Fuck. I do love a good soundtrack. The first two Baldur's Gates, I did consider playing those for stream as well. I've because of our like core conceit of female-only party, as a like gameplay choice. Which, speaking of, we'll have to come to a decision at some point up here that I'll get to. But Baldur's Gate fits that realm as well. It's got a much larger party. The thing I don't like about Baldur's Gate, the original, is that it uses the associated Dungeons & Dragons edition at the time, which I believe was 2nd edition, but I couldn't swear to it. But it doesn't use turn-based, it uses real-time, which is so weird. It's so weird. You have to like manually pause it every 6 seconds, and I hate that. I guess we are going back to fight this spider, because the combat music's not stopping. But first of all, it's not an accessible version of D&D. It's a really inaccessible version of D&D to newcomers. But like, for me, like, I like having the time to think over my options, which is why I pause so much in Dragon Age, as opposed to like the stress of real-time decisions. Especially in a game like that, where like in real life you would have half an hour while other people were taking their turns to decide what you did on your turn. And you're controlling all 6 characters. So it's just... It's another one of those things where like it's just up to personal preference, but my personal preference is if I'm gonna play a game based on Dungeons & Dragons, I want it to feel like I'm playing a game based on Dungeons & Dragons, not that Dungeons & Dragons is like thrown in there. I don't want to play a mimicry of Dungeons & Dragons, you know? And part of that is just that I am a big Dungeons & Dragons fan, so I've got bias, of course. Why are there so many fucking spiders? Well, go open the chest if we're gonna go through all that. Fire arrows!
Other birds nearby. We should look for them and destroy them.
What? Shit, we're underground. Quick save. Nope.
There's nothing for you here. It's mine. I've claimed it.
Who are you? What are you doing down here?
You've come to take my claim. You surfaces are all alike. Thieving scoundrels. Well, I found it first. Be gone, you. You'll bring the Dark Ones back, you will. They'll crunch your bones. It's my claim, not yours. Crunch your bones!
What is
Yeah.
that won't stop me.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, there's a couple of... One of my biggest criticisms with Dragon Age Origins, and the Dragon Age series as a whole, is this insistence that this is not a sexist world, and then lots of misogyny. In the God, what was it? In the dwarf noble origin, if you play as a man, there's an option to have someone executed because they allowed a woman to fight at your proving. And I was just like, that's Quick save. It's fine. It's fine. We don't know that they were related. It's fine. Don't take that out of context.
Yes.
I don't like that these spiders are running away. I don't like this. Okay, that wasn't me. Game auto saves. That's not super inspiring. There's a big empty area. Uh-oh, I'm about to die because of the curse of mortality. I should have saved that cleanse area. That's on me. God, chill rules. Yeah, it's interesting because they have this really unique setup where, and the way I had heard this described before I played the games, and I think it's an accurate depiction of them. You've got this really interesting setup where essentially Jesus is a woman in this world, in the Christianity XP. You've got the bride of God as opposed to the son of God. And it provides, and it's mages who are the original sinners, not women. So you've got this setup for this really interesting examination of misogyny and such. But, oh, there's a giant spider over there. Okay, that it all makes sense now. But they just don't. Yeah, we love Andraste here. We don't know how we feel about the Chantry per se, but we love Andraste. Oh my god. I hate this fight. This sucks. Yeah, this might as well happen. Kitty, no! Not on my computer! Not now! Kitty, no! Kitty, please! How many more fucking spiders do I have to fight? Careful, don't let Tumblr hear you say that. Tumblr loves mages and elves. Rightfully so. We love mages and elves.
And I'm off.
Finally! Jesus. No, you can't have my milk. That's mine. This looks like someone's journal. The cover is battered and torn but intact. As you leaf through the desiccated pages, the text catches your eye. We found evidence today that the anvil, oh my god, of the void was not built in the Orton Tig. We will go south to the dead trenches. The anvil is somewhere beyond. My soldiers tell me I am mad, that the dead trenches are crawling with darkspawn, that we will surely die before we find the anvil, if we find it. I leave this here in case they're right. If I die in the trenches, perhaps someone can yet walk past my corpse and retrieve the anvil. For if it remains lost, so do we all. If I have not returned and Ogren yet lives, tell him, no, what I have to say should be for his ears alone. This is my farewell. Loot. Shiny loot. Shiny, shiny loot. Quick save so we don't have to do all that again. Can we go back to Orzammar and sell some shit and then go to the dead trenches? I don't remember. We'll keep our quick save just in case. Might as well try it. Hey, take this nug.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Have you seen my lunch? I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry.
Let me see your wares. Ooh. Alright, let's sell suit first. I quite like elves. They are definitely an oppressed class within Dragon Age. Ancient elven armor. When did I get that? Well, I'm not gonna use it, so. Ooh, exciting. That was a fun noise. Can I go to camp from here? No, I can't. No, I can't. That would have been nice. That's fine. Back to the deep roads we go. Okay, so a choice is gonna come up here. Where we have to choose between Carradine and Bronca. Spoilers. And obviously for the conceit of this game where we're going with women all the time, forever, always, we would normally side with Bronca. But siding with Bronca means that Shale won't be in our party anymore. So which takes precedence? Siding with Bronca or keeping Shale in the party? What do we think, team? Personally, I am inclined towards keeping Shale in the party. I just love Shale, and it has been an incredibly helpful companion. But on the other hand, I think siding with Bronca would be really funny. There they are. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is I love Shale. I think Shale's fantastic. We could theoretically play the rest of the game without Shale. We do have 3 female party members without Shale. We just trade Morgan into our party permanently. But, like, I like Shale. Shale the it's woman of my heart. God, the deep roads take so fucking long! We could talk to those guys, we're not gonna. There's no point in it. We will level up Shale though. Yeah, you can romance the Gorham if you're a lady noble. That is another thing I like about Veilguard, is that in Veilguard they could have made the characters player sexual, but instead they explicitly make all of them pansexual. Like every single one has other relationships, previous relationships, that like show off that they are pansexual, and like it's explicitly stated outside of the text as well. And I just think that's neat. I think that's a neat choice to make. Quick save.
Send some darkspawn.
This section would be faster if we had more again, but it's fine. Shale's got it handled. Alright, we can't go in through those giant doors for whatever reason. I don't remember why. Might wrap up here soon. I wanted to get to— oop, that wasn't me, that was the game. I wanted to get to Bronca tonight, but I don't know if we will. I'm pretty sleepy. Nope, first mortality. It's weird that the Templar cleanse doesn't do anything about that. I might die here. Come on, Shale, you're my last hope. Yes! Shale!
Have to be more careful next time.
Oh, right. Yes.
Shale the MVP forever. Bridge is out. Of course, can't be easy. That'd be silly. Quick save so we don't have to do that again. I'm gonna grab another injury kit. Everybody else only has one injury. Ooh, Liliana, you should have an injury kit as well.
Oh, right. Trap. Right ahead.
Thank you, Liliana. Yeah, we're not even to Hespeth yet. Nope, that's not the button I meant to press. Liliana gained a level. Also has a specialization point that I can't spend. That sucks. Yeah, I get better at stealing, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Quick save. Whoa! What was that sound? Jesus. What the fuck? Oop, that's an autosave. That's not me. This is a suspiciously big empty area. I'm gonna say left is probably the direction we're supposed to go. No. No, no, no. Well, maybe. Yes, okay, yes. Yes, yes, yes. quick save. I quick save constantly in this game, I'm sorry. Oop, that's an autosave.
And I'm off.
Presumably we go here now.
First day they come and catch everyone.
Oh, we're so close!
Second day, they beat us and eat some from meat.
Some big trigger warnings coming up.
Fifth day they return and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dreams.
Absolutely, yes. I've got a spreadsheet of all of the viable games, and almost always you are forced into a certain role because they just don't have any women in that role. In Dragon Age, we'll be playing as a warrior for pretty much every game. A warrior or a rogue. They have overwhelmingly girls in mage and rogue positions. There's no, other than Shale, who is a DLC character, there's no female warriors in this one. There's 2 rogues, 2 mages, and 1 warrior in the second one. There's 1 of each in the third one. There's only 1 of each. There's 2 guys in each and 1 girl of each. So you only have 1 option for party composition in the third one. And then in Veilguard, you have 2 mages and a rogue. So there's no warriors. There's a character who starts out identifying as a woman who changes their identity partway through the game, who is a warrior, but...
In her mouth they spew. Eighth day we hated as she is violated.
This is a pretty dark part of the game, as a warning.
She grins and devours her kin.
Okay, I don't know why Elfruit was in there, but that's fine.
Now she does feast as she's become the beast. First day they come and catch up. What is this? An elf? Exotic and impossible. Feeding time brings only kin and clan. I am cruel to myself. You are a dream of strangers' faces and open doors.
Is this Darkspawn corruption? It looks different.
Corruption. The men did that. Their wounds festered and their minds left. They are like dogs, marched ahead, the first to die. Not us, not me, not Laren. We are not cut. We are fed. Friends, and flesh, and blood, and bile, and all I could do was wish Laren went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared, but I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure?
Are you from Branka's house?
Do not talk of Branka, of what she did. Ancestors preserve us. Forgive me. I was her captain. And I didn't stop her. Her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what she has become.
What did she do, Hespeth? What did Bronca do?
I will not speak of her, of what she did, of what we have become. I will not turn. I will not become what I have seen. Not Laren, not Bronca.
So that's really worrying. Shout out to gay rights, though.
She became obsessed. That is the word, but it is not strong enough. Blessed stone, there was nothing left in her but the anvil.
Diversity wins. Can't unlock it with a rogue, huh? That seems lame.
Oh, right.
Okay, that's not the key that I was looking for.
We tried to escape, but they found us. They took us all. Turned us.
Oh, I hate this section. Okay, okay, this is not what I thought it was.
Come and get it. Let's make this work.
The men, they kill. They're merciful. But the women, they want to touch, to mold, to change until you are filled with them. They took Laren. They made her eat the others, our friends. She tore off her husband's face and drank his blood.
And I'm off.
Ooh, that one wasn't me.
And while she ate, she grew. She swelled and turned gray, and she smelled like them. They remade her in their image. Then she made more of them. Brood mother.
Yeah. And she's got tentacles.
Push them back.
Yeah. Sort of a nightmare for everyone involved, I would think.
How does that feel?
That's where they come from. That's why they hate us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
So how are we feeling about siding with Branka at this point? Quick save. Nope, this is where we came from. This is the wrong direction. She does have a reason for doing this. Whether it's a good reason is up to interpretation. But she does have a reason. I'm supposed to go this way. To the anvil!
The anvil of the void is near. I can feel it.
Oh, we have to have Ogred now. Fuck you. Alright, well obviously we have to have Shale. And then
Indeed. Blood and
Liliana or Win? Maybe let's take Morrigan for a spin. No, because if we decide not to side with Bronca, Morrigan will disapprove, like, a lot. Let's take Win.
What was that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Shave my back and call me an elf. Bronca? By the stone! I barely recognized you.
Ogren. It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Endrin dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side.
Orzammar needs a new king to defend against a blight.
A king won't defeat a blight. We've had 40 generations of kings, and lost everything. I don't care if the Assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very darkspawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void. The means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here. So close I can taste it.
Sounds like you could use some help.
And you assume, after all my efforts, you'll be able to waltz in and seize the anvil without a hitch? How typically arrogant. The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caradon himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the Dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void.
Does that include Hespeth and the others of your house?
Enough questions. If you wish me to get involved with this imbecilic election, I must first have the Anvil. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caradon's maze, and out to where the Anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon.
So I don't remember how you get the dialogue to unlock it. Maybe it'll come later. But the reason that Bronca allowed Hespeth to, or Hespeth's friend, to turn into a brood mother was so she could use the darkspawn to throw them at Caradon's traps over and over to try to find a way through. And the only way to get more darkspawn was to have a brood mother.
I needed people to test.
Oh, she says it right up here. Great.
Pledged to be my house, and they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me, even my Hespeth. But even she couldn't understand that when you reach for greatness, there are sacrifices, as many sacrifices as are needed.
We couldn't just throw a rock at it. You'd think, right? Or like, give up. But we could side with Bronca at the end of this. We can side with Bronca. Just in case you were worried.
She swore she'd do whatever it Most of them were dying of the taint already, but some of the women were transforming. I knew what they would become. There would be an endless supply, fresh dark spawn to test the traps. They could still serve me. Let me find the anvil. It was the only way.
If we have to be evil for there to be no boys allowed, then by golly, we'll be evil. But we'll lose Shale. I'm not so concerned about the moralistic implications as I am about losing Shale. That's true. She wasn't uplifting other women. This is we're, and maybe she's transphobic? Question mark? Somehow? Yeah.
Begging to die. They had pledged me their loyalty. They had no right to fight me. They say your order is renowned for its wits.
I can't believe Bronco's transphobic.
Perhaps you'll be better than my poor clansmen. There's something about this place. It makes people despair.
Not cool, Bronco. Ogre. Quick save.
Oh, right. Going.
Oh, that was an autosave. That one wasn't me. It's the room where the green grass is. Green gas is. Oh my gosh. There's some way to turn off the gas, but I don't remember how. Oh, there's a valve over here. I bet there's another valve over there. Yup. There we go. Alright, quick save, so we don't have to do that again. This way we came from? No, okay. Oh, that was an autosave! Damn it! I knew I should have brought Liliana instead of Win. Everybody heal up. I'm sure there'll be another trap right here. Okay, that one was awful sounding, but wasn't as bad. It's really funny. Bronca did all these things and they didn't even make it that far. Quick save. Please just let me through, Mr. Golems. Thank you. Oh, autosave. Oh, here it is. Here's the worst part of the fucking entire Deep Roads, which is already not good. Why is my team just standing there? Oh, that's right, because this section is super glitched.
I will fight if I must. Victory.
I refuse to control Ogren. He can just sit this one out. Shale's got it covered for sure. Shale, come on. You've got it covered, right?
Where do I go? Oh, right.
It's just a stupid section. There's no reason for it to be like this. What is he hitting? This part is super annoying, especially when you don't know what to do. Okay, there we go. See, theoretically there's enough time for me to get rid of 2 guys. But I can't. Because it's glitched. There's not possibly enough time, because my allies won't come fight with me. The time it takes to force them over is not enough time for them to kill the guy. Come on. And it's done! Yay! I hate you. Quick save. Yes, this is the right way. Honestly, it feels like nobody tested the entire deep roads. That's what it feels like sometimes. Oh, and we're here.
My name is Carradine. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar.
Carradine, the Paragon Smith. Alive?
Ah, there is a voice I recognize. Shale of the House of Kadash. Step forward.
You know my name. Is it you that forged me then? Is it you that gave me my name?
Have you forgotten then? It has been so long. I made you into the golem you are now, Shale. But before that you were a dwarf, just as I was. The finest warrior to serve King Valtor, and the only woman to volunteer.
The only woman? A dwarf?
I laid you on the anvil of the void, here in this very room, and put you into the form you now possess.
The anvil of the void. That is what we seek.
If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
You made the anvil, I take it?
Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the anvil of the void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
10 feet tall and invulnerable? I can think of worse fates.
It was an option I could offer warriors who would volunteer to defend their homeland, and some took it. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes.
So what now? Do you want revenge?
Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes. My apprentices knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. You were amongst the most loyal, Shale. You remained at my side throughout, and at the end, I sent you away out of mercy.
I do not remember.
We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
Shale, you fought to destroy the anvil once. Do not allow it to fall into unthinking hands again!
You speak of things I do not remember. You say we fought. Did you use our control rods to command us to do so?
I destroyed the rods. Perhaps my apprentices eventually learned to replace the rods. I do not know. But if so, then all they need is the anvil to make all the slaves they need. You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
I needed to bargain with Bronca. I won't make golems.
As long as the anvil exists, it may be used to create slaves, and it will be used. Why seek a more difficult path when another, easier path is available? Help me destroy it.
You're a paragon. I'll help if you support a new king.
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen!
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail! Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory!
So what's our goal here, gang? Do we keep Shale or do we side with Bronca? Bronca the anti-feminist. It's true. But she is a woman. Alright, if we're Team Shale, I'll go Shale. The anvil enslaved living souls. It must be destroyed.
So it fights with Karadin? Good. That seems right.
Thank you, stranger. Your compassion shames me.
No, you will not take it. Not while I still live.
Bronca, don't throw your life away for this.
We have to destroy the anvil, Bronca.
Just give her the blasted thing. She's confused. Maybe once she calms down, we can talk to her.
She's obsessed beyond redemption.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Karadin. Golems, obey me! Attack!
A control rod! But, my friend, you must help me. I cannot stop her alone.
Win approves! Yay! A good side benefit. If I cleanse, will they? Nope, didn't do anything. Well, it was worth trying. This fight fucking sucks on normal mode, by the way. This is an awful fight. I'm really glad we're doing easy mode. Now, why are there two Broncos? That seems wrong, right? Okay. Absolutely, it's the 100 million enemies. It's so much. You see a large stone tablet, chipped with age, with a great number of dwarven runes carved into its surface. The writing is in dwarven and appears to be a long list of names, each with the stamp of their house next to them. You recognize few of the house names. At the bottom of the list are the words, "We honor those who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered." The carvings are still deep enough that a tracing could be taken, allowing the information to be carried elsewhere. Shell, do you recognize this at all?
No. Perhaps it thinks I should. It may have something to do with Karadin's words. If there is some way to make a copy of these runes, I am willing to study them. Perhaps there is something to be gleaned from them. I know not.
I'll take a tracing of the tablet. Store it in my pack.
Oh, right.
2 gold? What was Bronca doing with 2 gold in the deep roads? What good was that gonna do her here? Alright, let's quick save.
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid Always knew the anvil would kill her.
How is it that the woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Caradon?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
Perhaps he was bringing forth old memories, and caused you to remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the Master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shell. I am pleased to see you remain such.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Do not thank me. All of this is my doing, my legacy. But at least it ends here.
We love Shale.
I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
It was good to meet you, Paragon. I intend to ensure that your warnings about the golems are heard by the Circle of Magi.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
I need a Paragon support to settle an election.
For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
The hammer looks so small in his giant hand. No, we can't choose a Lady King. Otherwise, we would have done that.
Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here.
We chose the king that would be the shortest for us to get through the quest so that we could move on. I will destroy the anvil as agreed. Took one hit with a hammer, huh?
You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust in all Tunsha. May you always find your way in the dark.
The way he just dropped. Okay. I didn't remember that's how that cutscene looked. Oh man. Alright, let's finish up this fucking Orzabar.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news?
Let's go while a new king can still be of use to me.
Yeah, those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
You're really gonna go through this whole map, huh?
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Stewart, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
I bring a crown forged by Caridin on the Anvil of the Void.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
Harrowmont, whatever.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
Balin is a better ruler, but like, who cares? Balin's also willing to kill you to get the throne.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Stand down, Balin, you've lost.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards!
There we go, there's Balin trying to stage a coup. Who can blame him? It's true. Really, I would have much preferred to grab Balin. He uses much dirtier tactics, but like, I don't know, I just like him more. I think he's fun. In the Dwarven Noble origin, he's the one who sets you up to kill your brother, which I think is just... In Dwarven Noble origins specifically, I think it makes sense not to pick Balin. But otherwise, I just think he's a better ruler. Harrowmont's a traditionalist, and Balin wants to marry a casteless.
I admit I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control.
As long as it doesn't interfere with getting me my troops.
Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
And I must return to my duties on the surface.
This is the staff I carried as King Endrin's II. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Alright, I think that's where we're gonna wrap it for the night. Save game. Ooh. Yeah, thank you for coming out. Like I said at the beginning, no more streaming this week except maybe on Friday. We will see, but that'll be at the usual time instead of late night, so it'll be at 7 p.m. instead of 9 p.m. Sorry for the late night. Thank you so much for coming out. Have a good night.